The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by a gamer for gamers, and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at prolasercuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by SD Way Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at SD Way Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. SD Way Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at sdwaygaming.com or find SD Way Gaming on Facebook. Welcome to Red Dirt D&D. I'm Michael Cross, and I play Blackjack, a jackalope folk warlock.
I'm Connor Shenold. I play Jaska, the Coyote Shifter Ranger.
I'm Kiri Hester, and I play Billy, a possum fighter!
I'm Kim Cross, and I play Beatrix, a Tabaxi rogue.
I'm Jody Payne, and I play Twitch Grimfoot, a rat folk necromancer.
I'm Brooke Bullock, and I play Ziansi, a Spiderkin cleric. And today, I'm also your dungeon master. Welcome to Tales from the Ironwoods.
Or as we like to call it, Ziansi's Tale.
Oh, wow. Having finally found the jail cell holding Pumpkin and an elf that you don't know, the party is perhaps surprised to hear this elf say,
Oh, Pumpkin, are these your cute little friends you told me so much about?
Pumpkin looks up and speaks in everyone's heads and say, you came to save me. Sorry, this is Aries.
Hello, Aries. My name's Blackjack. We've got Beatrix.
Hello, Aries.
Ziansi and Billy and...
King of Mudmen.
Right, someone around here is Twitch. I think he's still invisible somewhere.
Nice to meet y'all.
What are you doing here?
Sitting, mostly.
Pumpkin, we can get you out of here.
Yeah, that's great. I'm glad you came to save me. I thought you just kind of forgot about me.
Oh no, we've been working this entire time to get to you.
Yeah,
We've had quite a day.
And we've just been here and, just trying to plot a plan and...
What do you know about these creatures and why they took you?
Well, I think they're searching for the thing that's in the mansion that my master trapped. And apparently I have a lot to do with that. I don't know. They have a theory that I have something to do with getting into that mansion.
You do maybe in your subconscious have the location of the spare key, or maybe they just think that you know about it and they don't know that you don't know where it is.
And they've evidently been grabbing people from everywhere. We've got humans that are here, and
yes.
The goblins. They evidently visited the goblin tribe, and also fairies.
These are my fairy friends.
Aries pipes in. We just gonna have these conversations while we're still in chains, or are y'all gonna free us?
We're gonna unlock the door. You bet. Pumpkin, do you think there's a way we could get those things off of your hands?
Is there
A key?
Is there a lock? Is there
There's a little keyhole, like handcuffs, manacles.
Yeah.
Beatrix, see if you can try to unlock these keys.
Absolutely. So Beatrix grabs one of the keys that have come off one of the guards
Yes.
and puts it in the manacle.
Silver key that unlocked the lantern also fits the manacles.
So there you have it.
Thank you.
All right, so what is
Beatrix?
the plan here? We now need to...
We gotta get a lot of people out of here.
We've got a lot of people here.
I think we've got to go back to our little boat. Unfortunately, there is at least one dragon between us and the little boat.
This time we might have the
fairies.
surprise attack on the dragon.
We might have more of a fighting chance now that we know he should be relatively in that area.
I was grievously injured.
Aries, what do you know about these Gith and what their plans are?
Well, mostly I know that they don't appreciate others trying to take what they consider theirs. Other than that, just passing knowledge.
Ziansi would like to roll a insight check. Of 5. Yep, that sounds true.
Well, I don't think there's any way we can take this ship. But we've also got to get the other goblins out of their spell. There's got to be some way to break it for them completely.
Well, I know how to run the ships if y'all can get us there. I'm from these areas if you didn't quite catch on.
Oh, no, I know very well.
Yeah, Aries is from,
he's an
Aries is from the
astral
Astral
elf.
Sea, yeah.
Like,
Sorry, I didn't explain that to you.
Blackjack, he might be a pirate.
He might be a pirate.
Yes.
Some of my best friends are pirates, actually. Aries, how
Yes.
many people do you think are on this ship? Hundreds?
Grand ship like this? Probably in the right ballpark with it being hundreds.
We've got to get the rest of the goblins out, though.
It seems like a big job. I am small possum.
Okay, let's try to sneak out and see where we can go from here.
So you guys roll me some stealth if you want to be stealthy.
Blackjack, are you gonna carry me?
Yes,
Okay.
24.
Wow, I rolled a 6 and a 7.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Jaska got a
What's the
24.
point of invisibility if I'm rolling stealth?
I know.
Aries got a modified 20.
Awesome.
And back there got a 24.
15 for Xionsi.
15. Anybody get below a 10 other than the 11 humans who evidently can't be quiet? And Twitch got a
9.
Got a 9. Okay, yeah. So anyway, luckily you don't notice that Twitch is loud because the humans are shuffling their feet, dragging a gith with them. You guys go down this long hallway and you come back to that receiving area, that platform area where the goblins first brought you. And there on that deck is a dead gith and the 5 goblins.
Yay! Think you did it!
And Ebb says,
Glad to see that y'all did your part. We tried to help with what we could gather. Could you still do some of that magic to help our others?
Are these all of the goblins on the ship?
Yes.
Okay, good. Can we cast Dispel Magic on the others?
Yes, or Xionsi can.
Yes, I can't.
How many more are there?
3.
Okay, use all of my spell slots. I'm including my 4th. So probably just the 2/3.
Tell you what,
you have noticed that they seem to kind of follow you in Fig as if
That's
you
what I
say,
think. Let's
you know,
get-
do this,
let's
they seem to
worry about that
respond to
later.
that.
let's worry about it later. So, all right, let's try to get down back to the longboats. We've got everyone right now. We've got the 11 humans. We've got 4 fairies, 5 goblins.
One astral elf.
I see all the weird stuff we come across here, Pumpkin. Now you get to witness how exactly we come about acquiring other companions.
Yeah. I thought your weird stories were just strange stories that you just made up and like, oh, you shrunk and all that sort of stuff. Now I'm actually starting to believe you, which is crazy.
I think that's the scary part.
With this many people, you might.
We had to take 2 last time.
Yeah, I had to take 2
We have to take
last
7.
2 last time with the 7 of you. So we're looking at 3 if
the
we
fairies are
squeeze.
small. The
fairies are
small.
true.
They don't really count. Yeah, they can even
Fly along.
So 3 of the
Okay.
things, but they just seem to come in like things of 2.
Oh.
So
Oh.
Wait, I have a plan. Leighton, can you shrink all these humans?
That way they can travel like in our pockets.
They are being quite loud, aren't they?
They are.
Do you want me to shrink? I can shrink down the living humans, but I cannot shrink down the dead corpse they've been dragging.
Okay, there's another Githyanki here, right?
dead corpse. Yeah, there's 2 Twitch.
Twitch, we have 2 zombies for you. Leighton, turn these 11 humans small. And I turn to the humans, I say, okay,
Wait, what? I'm just a simple farmer.
I know, we're gonna get you out.
Okay.
But we can't all go together. We've got to get you into a small form. So this ferry is going to turn you small so that you can travel with us in our packs and we can get you to safety.
And I will pop out of invisibility, rubbing 2 bloody fingers together in each hand, and look at the farmer, the simple farmer, and say, yeah, there's nothing to worry about. And smear the blood across the 2 dead Githyanki's forehead, mumble something in a language they don't understand, and finish it with rise. As the 2 set up, then I look back at the farmer. Got it? Come
We'll
on,
be
you
small.
boys.
We like very much to be small.
So Leighton will fly over the humans and a couple, and he has to have his bodyguards kind of help him out, and they sprinkle them with gold dust. And then Leighton will land on Jaska's shoulder and kind of lean in and be like, I can make them small, but I am quite tired, so I'm just going to sit here.
No worries, you stay right there.
And we're going to fashion our backpacks so that we've got spaces for them so that they can rest inside of them and carry them.
All right, so now we have the 5 of
So the
us,
6
the
party
6
members
party
plus
members,
2 zombies.
Plus 2 zombies.
Plus 5 goblins.
5 goblins. Just squeeze into the 2 carts.
Stack some goblins on top of each other.
Yes, goblins are used to being on top of each other, tight, close together, packed in. So you guys get in, you're set to go. Ebb knows that he can push one of the glowing stones. This one is golden on the little cart platform that's there to whisk you guys back if you want to go back to the hangar, if that's where you want to go.
Do they have to stay on the track, or can they go anywhere?
They do have to stay on the track, but you perhaps noticed as you came down that there are branches off. Like it goes to all kinds of different places. And Aries can roll like an Arcana check.
14.
Yeah, there are like 6 different colored stones on this little panel at the front of the cart that take you to different areas of the ship.
Aries, is there a feeling that we've got to go somewhere else?
Where are y'all trying to get to?
Well, that we don't even know right now.
We would like to get out.
Get home.
Not on these, but if you give me a bigger boat or one without tracks underneath it, I can get y'all wherever you need to be.
There was one, but we will have to go past a dragon.
Did you just say a dragon?
Yep.
Like the big ones
Yep.
with the breath thing?
He lit me on fire.
They lit us all on fire.
That is why we look like burnt popcorn.
That's the way I think of dragons, Blackjack. But Jaska, you said that's not dragons from where you're from.
No, dragons in our world are a little bit more of legend rather than...
You don't just accidentally run into one.
No.
Like, they are very rare.
And they don't like have an intent to, control things and be in charge and eat people?
No, not really. I imagine if you made one angry, probably, but other than that, they're pretty...
benevolent.
Yeah, that's the word.
But while we might have the drop on this thing, it could take us. But if we don't have to get past it...
Aries, knowing more about these ships than anybody else here, would they know of a better area to potentially head to?
No, that probably, as far as like getting out, that would be the place to go.
Is there some way, I don't know, what my thought was, to sabotage the ship? I mean, it's threatening the world below us.
You do make a really good point. That
They would just kind of come back for Pumpkin, wouldn't they?
Exactly.
I mean, this is the big ship, so if we take this down, then they shouldn't come back. I don't
Or
think.
at least slow them down.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to take out a ship, you knock out their flight capabilities.
And how would you do that, Aries?
If a big ship like this operates the way smaller ships do, then there's going to have something that they call a helm. And in a ship this big, it's probably operated by multiple people. Like small ships have a little seat that someone sits in and gives power to it. A ship like this might be powered by 10, 11 people.
I mean, we can do that, or we just head straight to the hangar, try and bypass that dragon, get on whatever boat y'all entered earlier.
I think that's probably the best plan right now, is just to try to get away.
I think we will then do really good, and we will keep Pumpkin close.
Yes.
All right.
So he'll not get re-kidnapped.
I'd say right now, Pumpkin's probably sitting on Aries' shoulder right now.
I think we could all pack into one longboat, but if the dragon's there, maybe some of us should be a distraction while we get the humans out. Maybe there'll be 2. Maybe someone else will come back, and we could send one person to get the innocent people out of here.
We'll try to protect them and get past this dragon.
Okay.
Aries operates the cart panel and it takes off, and this time goes down. It does some wibbles and some wobbles and some ups and some downs and some lefts and some rights, and then goes down kind of like a spiral staircase, pulls back in to this docking area where the dragon first left you under the supervision of the goblins. And there are 2 hallways, the one you first came in, and then another set of double doors that's on the other side where you could walk that way if you needed to.
Oh, I see what you're saying. There might be something else more that we need to find here. So we send the humans down, the fairies down, the goblins down, and maybe we need to explore more. Maybe there's something else here that we haven't explored yet. Yote, I think you've got a good plan there. We're gonna let Aries take a longboat, take the captives, whilst we maybe take down the dragon, keep exploring.
I do not have better plan if we're gonna stay here.
We're gonna fight the dragon?
I think we can do it.
Explore. I mean, I do see opportunity here. A ship like this could be useful.
I am not as confident in our ability to fight a dragon.
So maybe we just explore, and if we run into him, then we do what we have to do.
Yes.
As you guys are talking, the lights kind of flicker, kind of in a zzz type of way.
Does Aries recognize why that might be?
That was like a power surge or a power interruption or something.
Strange. I believe something else is going on this ship as well. Y'all might not be the only thing they'd have to fight against.
Let's get down to the hangar first and see where we're going from there.
So from this docking platform, you have double doors over to the far right going north, and some double doors over to the far left also going north.
And the far left is the one we came down.
And the far left is the ones you came.
Right, where we know there's a red dragon at the end of it. Yes?
So we'll try the other one. We don't know what those doors lead to.
Right.
So you open those doors. It's a 10-foot wide hallway. It's about 35, 40 feet long, and there are double doors at the end of it. But just inside the doors you pull open, there is a single door in the wall to your left, and maybe you can tell there's some type of hallway at the far end on the same left side.
Okay.
The hallway appears to be empty.
Okay, let's just sneak down to this doorway because we've got to get these people on the boat and out of here. Aries, can you fly them down and then come back to get us?
I suppose.
All right, let's go down there and open the door and get into this hangar area.
My question is, since we're trying to kind of protect these people, do we want to have them standing in the hallway?
They are in our backpacks.
They're in our backpacks.
The humans
right?
Other than the goblins.
Other than the goblins. Okay. Do we want any of them to be protected in the hallway while we open the door to we don't know what?
I'm going to just slowly open the door and peek in.
So you move down the hallway to the double doors at the far end of the hallway. The small alcove space that you saw to the left as you're moving down the hallway at the end are some stairs that are going up. And if you remember, when you first entered the hangar, there was like a bay window about 25 feet up on that wall. The double doors are there, and Blackjack, you say you want to open them? Or
Yes,
peek
just
in?
peek in.
That's right. Roll me a little bit of a stealth check.
19.
You open that door, and there is some debris in the hangar. Scorched metal, mangled. Maybe they were longboats as well that's there. Several weird bodies are scorched. Humanoid, but they just don't look right from this distance, but they're scorched, they're blackened, and there are 3 longboats in the style that you first took that are parked in the little docking areas.
Greetings and salutations, my friends. I'm Michael Cross. So great to have a moment to talk with you during this mid-show break. First off, I want to invite you all to join us as Patreon members. The money we raise helps us pay for things like the music and sound effects you hear on the show, as well as money to go to events and make new fans. When you become a Patreon member, you get our episodes 4 days early, bonus content, access to our Discord server, and full versions of our roundtable discussions. You'll be joining other fans like Scott Wise, Don Mills, Heath Mormon, and the Lady Kate. So join us right now at patreon.com/RedDirtDnD. Another way to support us is by getting your very own Red Dirt merchandise. You can find things like hats, hoodies, mugs, and t-shirts. Just click on the merch tab at reddirtdnd.com or reddirtrpg.com. Since 2020, the Red Dirt D&D podcast has been close to another Oklahoma actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast, D20 to Curtain. And me personally, I've had a chance to work on stage with some of the actors on the show. So when you get done with this episode, you should check them out.
Hello, fellow D&Ders. My name is Jerome.
I'm Jennifer. I'm Jody.
And together with our friends Kara, Timothy, and Jared, we are the cast of the D20 to Curtain podcast, where Oklahoma theater geeks and their friends hit record and explore our new addiction to Dungeons and Dragons.
We think D&D is more than just a game. It helps us tap into the enduring power of storytelling.
We combine live gameplay with behind-the-curtain episodes to share our experiences, insights, habits, discoveries, and passion for D&D with anyone who will listen.
We hope D20 to Curtain will make you laugh, cry, maybe even make your experience at your table even more satisfying. Check us out anywhere you listen to podcasts or visit us at d20tocurtain.com or at D20 to Curtain on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
We look forward to having you. All we ask is that you have fun, be kind, and play the role.
If you're looking for more content, make sure to check out our YouTube page with Mysteries of Beatrix live every Wednesday. Keys from the Golden Vault from the Red Dirt Outlaws dropping every Tuesday at noon, and Plausible Deniability every other Thursday at 7 p.m. So come check it out at youtube.com/@RedDirtRPG or search for Red Dirt RPG on YouTube. And we would love to hear from you. Find us on social media at Red Dirt RPG. You can also get in touch with us through our website at reddirtrpg.com. In the meantime, make sure and subscribe to this podcast and leave a comment on your favorite podcatcher so others can find us. All right, I think that's everything I need to tell you. Right now, let's head back to Red Dirt D&D.
There's obviously been some type of skirmish or battle here in the hangar bay. Fire has been deployed in multiple locations. Mangled and burnt, crisp humanoid forms are also scattered about the ground of the hangar bay. Blackjack has peeked in to kind of see in a diagonal from left to right across the hangar.
I'm going to see if there's anyone alive.
Rolling a perception check.
25.
You don't see any of the bodies moving or giving signs of life, but you do hear very heavy breathing. From this angle, you don't see what it might be. It may be behind the door to the right, perhaps.
Are we going to try and make a rush for the longboat for the prisoners?
The coast is clear. I say we go.
All right, let's go. Woo-hoo. And just try to get the prisoners on the longboat first before we do anything else.
Let's roll initiative.
There you go.
Roll for initiative.
18.
I got a 16.
I got a 15.
Jaska got a 6. And Aries got a 17.
Beyonce got a 5. Natural 1.
Beatrix got a 20. You guys open up the door and you run as you go through. There are longboats over on the far side, 3 longboats over on the far side to your left as you're entering into the room. We're looking at about 3/4 of the way there. Diagonally, this is roughly 80 feet or so, so however far you can dash, Beatrix. So about 3/4 of the way across the hangar, Beatrix is just running in classic cat form. And so Twitch also ran. We all running?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Aries, Billy, Blackjack, go ahead and move yourself across that way.
Well, you see Aries blink out 30 feet away and then dash 60. He is just in front of Beatrix.
Yeah, so in a diagonal line from one corner to the other across this massive hangar, and then appears next to Beatrix and makes another dash on ahead of her.
He gets to the longboat.
And gets up to one of the longboats super fast.
Wow.
That's incredible. So Billy running or on
I am
Blackjack. I'm moving 60 feet. Actually, move me 80 feet because I can hop.
And then was it Jaska's turn after that?
It will be, except for you hear a roar of no.
Oh, good home.
And a dragon comes arching from the other corner up into the air, lands facing the door and the people that have not come out of the door yet. She's about 30 feet away from the door, blocking the path. And then with that movement, that appears to be all they do. Jaska, and then Ziansi.
What was this dragon's name again?
Scorianth.
She steps out. How is he looking?
Roll me a little perception check.
Okay. 23.
There are several scrapes and scuffs, some pierces on them. If we wanted to say mechanically, maybe about 75% of their health.
She will quickly and efficiently draw her bow, aim an arrow at him, and say, "Surrender or die." And she will train the arrow, holding it to, if he does attack, she will release her arrows.
Scorianth the dragon replies back, "Yes, death."
All right, I'll fire. If he immediately replies to that, can she just do her full action?
Of course.
Okay. With her longbow with the Autumn Fairy, I'm going to try the sharpshooter, see where we get with this. That's going to miss, definitely. And the second one, that is going to be a modified 20 to hit with sharpshooter.
Yeah.
19 piercing damage, and she will send in mistletoe. I need him to give me a strength saving throw.
Okay.
This never works.
It's a low roll, a 19, that like bounce off, no effect.
Yeah.
Something. So, cool.
And then she will bonus action activate the longbow of the Autumn Fairy and teleport 30 feet away, but away from every other, trying to draw the ire of
Straight out from the door, yeah. Ziansi.
Have Ziansi move 30 feet towards the dragon.
Following the same diagonal out of the door.
Ziansi is going to mutter a prayer of almost sort of like anger, but wanting to protect everyone around them. And all of a sudden you see Ziansi's shape become much larger as this spider just slowly turns into this giant ape-like creature. Can you put that right next to that?
These eyes, just blackjack, just watching him.
Blackjack, did you know he could do that?
I had no idea.
Mechanically giant, so it's like a 20-foot wide
Huge, actually.
Yeah, huge.
King Kong style.
larger than this dragon.
Larger than the dragon.
That'll be Ziansi's turn.
And the goblins are also going to make a dash for the thing. Yes, so they're going to double move, double dash.
And of course, it's only 50 feet. But
Yeah, totally. Beatrix and then Twitch.
Oh my goodness. Beatrix is going to turn around and run up to the dragon.
Flanking with Blackjack.
Yes.
Or Ziansi.
Are you doing flanking?
Are we doing flanking rolling with advantage or
Yeah,
what are you doing
you
with
can.
that? Oh, okay. 17 to hit.
Oh, it clangs across the scales.
Oh, bummer. Okay, so try again. 22 to hit.
Yes.
20 damage.
Nice.
And then fancy footwork my way back out of the way
Okay.
to hopefully avoid singeing.
Twitch and the zombies.
Twitch is going to just keep right on running to just here the whole time thinking, you serve your master well, go get him. Zombies. One of them makes it all the way to him. One of them doesn't. Then the zombie's going to, boom, swinging for a 6.
He wasn't quite as close as he thought he was.
They're meant to take hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And turn.
Okay. Aries and then Billy.
Aries gets on the ship, starts it.
Yeah.
Turn.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Aries' job is to get out of here.
They put all 11 humans in Aries' backpack. Is that what?
Yeah.
Is Aries gonna wait for the goblins, or are you like, see
No,
ya,
I
suckers?
tell them to wait for the goblins.
Okay. We found out a little bit about Aries right there. So that's good. Billy and then Blackjack.
Blackjack, are we going to go back for the dragon, or are we going to run away?
I'm not going to the dragon. You're going to have to run to it.
I cannot run that far.
You've got range.
Shoot a crossbow.
I do have a crossbow.
Wait, you're less than 25 feet away.
We shall just try to crossbow him.
It's a better
Okay.
thought.
Okay, so let's see if I can hit him with my crossbow. Nope. That was an 8 on the die, and that was a 3 on the die, so I missed 2 times. I am not good with the crossbow.
Blackjack.
Bonus action Hex. And then attack with a couple Eldritch Blasts. That's going to be a 12, so that'll miss. That's 4. That's a 9, so that'll miss.
Yes.
No.
Still impressed by the giant ape, but
Yeah.
the focus is off a little bit.
I want to move 10 feet back.
Jaska, what's your charisma?
14.
The dragon turns toward Jaska, and from right where it's at, breathes a cone of fire.
Okay.
Oh no, the zombies.
And the zombies are there too. Poor zombies. Zombies and Jaska, make me a dex save.
So 18 on the die for one, that 20 on the other.
Ooh.
24 for Jaska.
Okay, that's good.
So half damage for everybody.
48 is halved to 24.
A reaction for Jaska, absorb elements. I only take 12.
Fantastic. Nice. So the zombies do their job, falling as crispy critters, and then the dragon takes to the air and goes up 30 feet.
Opportunity attack?
Opportunity attack.
From the 8.
Yep, from the 8.
Perfect. Fist attack, natural 20. That is the SUA dice, so that's an E on it.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
So let me do maths.
How crazy good.
42 points of non-magical bludgeoning damage.
You catch him right in the gut as it goes up into the air. There's an audible oof from the dragon. Jaska, then Zionsi.
Jaska will take her first shot, going to miss again. Her second shot, 21, going to use sharpshooter. 22 magic piercing damage.
Yes.
Just because I want to do this, because it's funny. You see all 3 of Jaska's tumbleweeds swirl around her, their twigs reaching out, and they lift her 10 feet up in the air. Gains a flying speed of 10 feet, and I can hover.
Zionsi.
How far up does it fly?
30 feet. It's right up at the top of the ceiling.
You think I could jump up and try to grab it?
Yes, let's see what happens.
I have a 23 strength. How far did you say it was up?
30 feet. You're
15
feet tall.
But
13 feet tall.
I have a 10-foot reach.
Yes.
Yeah.
So grapple check.
Yeah.
25.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You were able to grab onto its legs.
And then I'm going to try to punch it with one arm.
Sure.
Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
19 points of bludgeoning damage.
19 points of bludgeoning damage. Nicely done. Just Charlie horse it right in the legs. Bam!
Yeah, and I'll say I only got one attack because the first one would have been
The
grappling
grapple.
it.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
that'll
exactly.
be my turn.
The goblins gonna run?
Yes.
The goblins run. They make it to the boat. They climb in with Aries. At the top of the initiative round, Beatrix.
Beatrix really wants to run up that ape.
You've got a climbing speed.
I do.
Oh my gosh, you're climbing speed.
I want to.
Oh, yeah.
Beatrix is going to run up that ape to the dragon.
Standing on Zionsi 8 shoulder,
Yes.
and you're gonna swing out at the
I'm
dragon.
going to swing out. Which one am I going to use? Oh! Natural one. So I'm trying again
Okay.
because I can. Would a 19 hit it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. That's 20, and then she's just going to dismount.
Do you think she needs any type of athletics check to land safely?
If you would like her to try.
Sure.
10.
Very nice.
Beatrix
You
catted
stabbed with
down.
you stabbed with the rapier?
Yes.
Very good. Goes deep into the thigh. Incredibly painful. The dragon roars. Twitch.
So, the dragon's been hurt. Let's hold the dead. Wisdom saving throw.
Does an 11 pass?
No, 11 does not pass.
2d12.
2d12.
Dun, 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 dun. 4!
Jiminy.
How does Twitch's 4 points of Toll the Dead kill a 3 hit point dragon? Describe your kill.
I'm running. My zombies are behind me. I wave a hand and they turn back to the dragon, and then the dragon breathes fire and annihilates them, and I spin around and I say, no further. And I raise both my hands up in the air, make fists out of them, and you hear a gong in the background as I pull them down in front of me. And the dragon shakes and trembles, and as it falls to the ground, black veins show up around its body and disappear as a swirl of mystical smoke comes into Twitch, hits his chest, and the necrotic damage that was done to kill the dragon becomes temporary hit points.
The dragon falls. The team scramble into 2 different longboats. Aries with the goblins and the human survivors. The other team grabs another boat, and Blackjack, you are wanting to reactivate the orb and get out of there?
Right, I send up the ship and let's get out of here.
There we go. So as our party is clambering into the boat, you see Aries' boat levitate and bank out one of the portals out into the blackness of space. And a moment later, our party follows suit into the void.
Red Dirt D&D Tales from the Ironwoods is Brooke Bullock as Zionsi and our Dungeon Master, Johnny Payne as Twitch, Kiri Hester as Billy, Connor Shenold as Jaska, Kim Cross as Beatrix, and I'm Michael Cross as Blackjack. The showrunner for Campaign 2 is Aidan Cross. Our theme music was created by the cinemagician PJ Castillo. Our incidental music comes from Jeffrey McBride. Our sound effects and additional music courtesy of tabletopaudio.com, Sirenscape, and Monument Studios. Dice for the Red Dirt D&D cast provided by SD Way Gaming. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, at reddirtdnd.com. If you enjoy the new campaign of Red Dirt D&D, make sure to subscribe, rate us, and leave a comment. Also tell your friends about Red Dirt D&D. You can also support the show at patreon.com/reddirtdnd at whatever giving level works best for you. Join us next time as we travel farther into the Ironwoods.
Twitch, we have 2 zombies for you.
That's right.
You were waiting for 2.
Right. So.
As goblins are used to being on top of each other, tight, close together, packed in.
They're sitting on each other's laps.
Yes, exactly.
Stacked in threes.
Billy is standing
This
on
is just like being
Blackjack's
in a trench coat.
head.
Those are kobolds.
Oh, those are kobolds.
Other than that, they're pretty.
Benevolent.
Yeah, that's the word.
But I
Don't
think
know
if we
how
got
Billy knew it, but
It's in my book. What you didn't see was while Jaska was trying to come up with the word, Billy was flipping.
A ship like this might be powered by 10, 11 people.
You need to find the warp core and take it out.
That's what
I'll keep watch over Pumpkin.
All right,
You can trust me.
Maybe.
That did not sound trustworthy.
Insight check.
I think so. If nothing else, just for the delivery.
Right?
I got a nat one. I trust him.
I think he's very trustworthy.
There is indeed a section of the map that Brooke has not uncovered.
Maybe there's something else here that we haven't explored yet. I know it's a bit meta.
Do you think that's what Zionsi was trying to tell us?
I do see opportunity here. A ship like this could be useful.
I am not
This
that
is a
Plausible
word that
deniability.
Is there a north in space?
I think we're about to find out what they
There's
lead
no
to.
poles.
That's right.
That's why he keeps saying for lack of a better term.
Doctor Who, there's a north in space.
Yes.
I thought you said you were from the north. Yeah, every planet has a
All
north.
planets have the north.
She's gonna try.
To convince him to let us go.
Try to reason with you.
These are not the prisoners you're looking for.
I wish I had that.
So good.
Activate the longbow of the Autumn Fairy and teleport 30 feet away, but away from every others, trying to draw the ire of
Straight out from the door, yeah. That's excellent. Instead of diagonal behind the dragon.
Go, but
that's smart.
I'm so glad you figured out how to do that. I realized after you left that I didn't tell you.
Larger than this dragon.
Larger than the dragon.
Billy, I think we have a kaiju fight.
And the goblins are also going to make a dash for the thing. Yes, so they're going to double move, double dash.
They run between Zionsi's legs.
Yeah.
It's a little Hobbit moment where they're running in.
I'm going to put your Vin Weasel next to you. 'Cause
Yes,
he
please.
Probably should have run
Yeah.
with.
Hang on, Van Weasel.
I'm holding Billy under one arm and Vin under the other.
And
Heading straight
the whole
north.
time thinking, you serve your master well. Go get him.
We shall just try to crossbow him.
It's a better
Okay.
thought.
Blackjack.
Xeonci seems to have it under control.
This gorilla's just like just going crazy.
Still impressed by the giant ape, but
Yeah.
the focus is off a little bit.
You know, it's kind of weird because he's giant leap, but he still got spider eyes. We're distracted.
Oh, that's a disturbing image in my head.
And they lift her 10 feet up in the air. She now has 10 feet of flying.
What? That's
Brilliant!
I love
It
that
is a kaiju
so much.
battle in the air.
Billy, I have to say, this party's all of a sudden full of surprises.
So you know what I mean when I say I feel underpowered.
Yes.
Beatrix really wants to run up that ape.
Legolas style.
Shaw.